Hi, Attorney Joe Giamanco, Managing Partner of Giamanco Law Partners, a Bolingbrook-based with a New Lenox satellite office law firm. I'm here today to talk with you a little bit about contractors and specifically storm chasers. These are contractors who show up after the storm or go door to door, send you materials in the mail, essentially promising you that they will help you get your home renovated. Most commonly a roof, shutters, siding, gutters, those kinds of things, fixed, all at your insurance company's expense. Now, there's nothing illegal about this, but what we are finding, especially with the storms that happened recently, the ones back in May, with the tremendous amount of hail damage that we had in the area, that we're having a lot of clients come to us with problems that have come from these storm chasers. Specifically, what we're finding is a lot of homeowners that are dissatisfied with the quality of the work that's being done, the way that the contractors are handling themselves professionally, and a lot of homeowners are not understanding the contracts that they got into. So I want to break down for you very briefly how this works, how commonly works with storm chasers and the renovation process when using your homeowner's insurance. Now, I have personally had to go through this, and we're currently in the process of getting our roof redone because of the storm damage and the hail damage that we had to our roof. Now, if you suspect your roof has been damaged, I suggest you start with your insurance company. Now, there are some insurance companies that will try to deny you coverage because they don't want to pay to replace your roof or do any work on your home. If you know that it has storm damage and you know that you have a quality contractor that you can trust to work with you, that's fine. You can start with them. But the reason why I suggest you start with your insurance company and an adjuster from your insurance company is because they're going to come out, they're going to look at it, and they're not going to profit from it. They're going to actually have to pay out of their pocket. Now, insurance companies don't make money by paying claims. They make money by denying claims and by taking in premiums. That increases their profits. So they don't want to pay out on your claim. But a legitimate insurance company, especially some of the mainline insurance companies, generally will have people come out who will be honest and will look and see whether or not there's a claim that is viable. Now, if you get denied, or if you have concerns about what your insurance company says is or isn't related, there are provisions in your policy that give you the ability to contest whatever the insurance company's determination is. One of the things that these storm chasers often do is they offer you the opportunity to have someone advocate on your side and work for you to try to get your insurance company to cover everything. And that's great, but the problem people oftentimes don't understand is that doesn't really come for free. The way these contracts tend to work is they suck you in, they tell you, we're going to work for you for free, and if we can't get it covered, you won't have to pay us anything. That's great. But once they get coverage established, most of these contracts are set up in such a way where they will guarantee that appraiser, that insurance company adjuster who you privately retained to be paid for their services. Oftentimes it's going to be a percentage. So the contract will say something along the lines of, you're retaining this company, Company A, in order to assist you in the claim process. If you get coverage, then the fee to that company is going to be 25% of whatever it is that your insurance company agrees to pay out. Whether or not you go any further, you'll owe them 25% of what the company pays out. There oftentimes is going to be a provision in there as well that says if you choose to go forward with their construction company or a sister construction company, that there won't be any additional charge. They'll just simply collect all the proceeds from the insurance policy. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you have reputable companies that you're dealing with. The problem that we're running into, and that we're repeatedly seeing clients have to deal with, is that there are a lot of companies out there that are questionable, they do poor quality work, and a lot of people are falling into situations where they're wanting to fire that contractor. And you can do that, but there are repercussions. If that contractor had a contract with you that said, I'm going to help you get coverage and you're going to pay me a percentage, and they do that, you don't just get to walk away and not pay them. They're going to get their percentage, which means that you are going to have an issue when it comes to replacing your roof because you're not going to have all the funds available from the insurance company because you will have paid that independent adjuster that you hired a fee to help you get the coverage from your insurance company. Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, but you need to vet whoever it is that you're going to hire to do this work for you. If you're going to use an independent appraiser, you need to do some background research on them. You need to check the internet. You need to use reputable websites, third-party vendors to see whether or not they have a good reputation. If you know someone who's used that company, fantastic. They've had a good positive experience, great referral. If they're a local company, they've been active for a long time, there's a pretty good bet that they know what they're doing. or they wouldn't have survived that long. If it's a company that just started, that's where you've got to be a little concerned. Or if it's a company that you see a lot of complaints about, especially common kinds of complaints, you got to really consider that. So, in short, there's nothing wrong with hiring a storm chaser or using an independent appraiser to help you with the claim process. Just know what you're getting into. And if you have a question about it, before you sign that contract, talk to an attorney. Make sure that you understand what the contract is. Yes, you'll spend a little bit of money up front to go through with an attorney and to get their opinion, but they'll be able to walk you through the implications of what happens, some of the downfalls, and some of the concerns that they may see. The reality is, this is a very expensive process, and the easiest, least expensive way to handle it is by doing it correctly the first time. If things go badly, it gets expensive very quickly. You don't want to find yourself in that situation. You don't want to have a contractor who's upset with you or be upset with the contractor. You don't want to have a mechanics lien placed against your property for the work they did or any of those issues. You want to make sure that if you have damaged property from the hail damage or from storm damage that occurred, you get it fixed. And at the end of the day, your house is back to the condition it should have been in. What you don't want is to find yourself in the situation where you have to hire an attorney because there's active litigation, or because a contractor's coming after you, or because you don't have enough money to finish the project because you had to pay some of it out to the contractor. There are lots of pitfalls here. Our office provides free phone consultations. So if you've got a question, or if you've got a contractor that you're dealing with, or something's gone badly, that's what we're here for. Our Bolingbrook office can be reached at 630-635-5555. And our New Lenox office can be reached at 815-435-5555. Check us out on the internet at glawpartners.com or visit our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Giamanco Law. Thanks, and good luck out there.